Hello, Scorpio. How are we doing? It's me, Lauren, from the Untitled Tarot. Welcome in or welcome back. This is a little end of March reading for the sign of Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, wherever it falls in your chart. Cross watcher. You're just guided here. Welcome. Take a seat. I was sitting with your energy, doing your pre-shuffle, Scorpio, and I gotta say it feels really heavy. I don't feel that good, honestly. It's like I feel like blank. I feel nothing, but there's like a pit in my stomach. It's like making it stick to my stomach, like, ugh. And like my eyes started bothering me and like they got real tired. Like, so I put my glasses on. I was like, I'm tired. And it came in my head. It was like, tired of looking at it. It's like you're tired of looking at something. It's like, it feels, it's like a really depressive, like defeat. It's like the energy of like defeat. It's like it almost feels like a heartbreak, but like the heartbreak has already happened. It's like the aftermath of it or something. Like, I don't know. And then I was, on my channel, I have a playlist. It's called The Shuffle down below. It's got like a ton of songs in it. And I shuffle it up for everybody's pre-shuffle to see, you know, how your guys are expressing yourself through song. And the first song you guys got out was Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. And like the line, like, thunder only happens when it rains. Players only love you when they're playing. Do you feel like you got played? But it's more the thunder only happens when it rains line that really is like haunting me. It's almost like that idea of like a heartbreak, but it already happened. It's like you're not surprised. Almost like there's a tower moment that it is happening for you or has happened for you, but you're like almost not even surprised because you already saw like cracks in the foundation or something. Like you already saw it crumbling, so it didn't surprise you when it happened. So you're just like, oh, well, saw that coming kind of thing. Like nothing we can do about it now. I don't know. Let's see what's going on for you, Scorpios. But it definitely looks like something that you're just like sick and tired. Like you're sick to your stomach and you just like are tired of looking at it. You're like so just like done. It's like it's almost like it just keep it. I'm just gonna leave. Just keep it. Just gonna leave. Let's pray. Let's feel like we need a prayer, Scorpio. I love you guys. Let's see, Source, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for helping me connect with my little Scorpios. I'm going to thank you for all the love, the blessings, the abundance, the protection, the guidance, the messages every day, every way, always. If there's any messages pertaining to my Scorpios, in their best and highest good, please send them through. Let's figure out what the heck's going on with you guys, right? Amen. Lines are open. Look, you guys don't, it's like, see, it's like you, even during your pre-shuffle, like the cards didn't, it's like you don't want to collaborate. Like you don't want to like mesh in with everything anymore. You're like, no meshing. It's like such a heavy feeling. I'm going to take a break after this. I was going to do some more things, but I'm going to take a break. I feel like I need to like shower, like cleanse. Maybe you guys need like a nice hot like shower or a bath or something. Like, you just need to like, let it wash off you a little bit. It's like a stain, like something's like stuck on you. You're like, oh God, it's making me sick to my stomach, like a bad smell, like you stepped in shit. But like you saw it, but it's like you're walking a dog and you saw it, but you just like turned your head for a second and you stepped in it and you're like, oh, it's disgusting. I'll home and wash my shoes. Let's see. Ooh, I feel like woozy. You guys, ooh, yeah, I'm taking a break after this. I never get like this. Like, I obviously, like, I absorb a lot of energy, like, doing this, and, like, especially during, like, one-on-one readings, but, whew, this is different. Knight of Cups in reverse. Not bringing in any messages of love or emotion. I almost see, like, somebody, like, turning the water off, like a valve, like the hose outside, like somebody just, like, turning it off. No more tears. After Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, you got this song called Try and You Try. And then after that, you got Freedom by Alan Stone. Very long. Looking out for new options. Star on its side. Looking for a new star. I don't know where in the sky it will be. Anywhere but here, I'm hearing. Sick of this. Four of Wands in reverse. It's usually a marriage card, gone for commitments, family. Three of Pentacles. The Empress. And the Ace of Wands. Working on finding another star. Yeah. Vows are shut off. Access denied. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You're standing in your power to go back in, back to a drawing board. Something that can keep the fire. Keep the fire. I'm sick of being cold. I'm sick of being cold. Ten of Wands. It's a heavy load. It almost, this fell on the floor before I even look at it. I'm just looking at this Ten of Wands, like, it's sticking out to me. It's like this house in the background. You see, it's almost like he's carrying these wands to this house, and then I'm looking at it up against this Four of Wands. And it, like, almost looks like this house in the far off distance. It almost looks like you had to pick up and every single one of these wands and, like, carry it to this house in order to build this Four of Wands for yourself. And it's like, you have to put these wands down, or you had to put these wands down. And by doing that, the house collapsed. What is this? High Priestess. You saw it coming. Like I said, it's not a new heartbreak. It was a continual heartbreak, I'm hearing. Knew it wasn't gonna get better. Should have known better. Waited too long. Waited too long. I was in too deep. I was in too deep. I want out. I want out. Five of Pentacles. Out. In the cold. It's like putting yourself out in the cold or putting someone else out in the cold. It feels like either you put someone out in the cold or you chose to put yourself out in the cold because of this. It doesn't feel like somebody put you out here, to be honest. You saw it coming. Okay, that's two. We didn't even, No. This is okay. I'll take that one. It's like a huge chunk. Take this card, okay. Eight of Wands. Fast communication in. You're laying down the hammer. I mean, like this, you know, energy is fluid, so this could be vice versa. So you could be on the receiving end of this hammer. Takes two to tango. Oh my God, okay. I feel like this other energy is trying to speak their piece. That happens a lot during the readings, but for me personally, I really prefer to focus on you guys and what you're going through, your side of the story, and then, you know, spirit is the devil's advocate, not the other party necessarily, because for me, it's really about you and your work, your self-worth and your self-work, right? How we're getting ourselves to the place where we want to be. But I definitely feel that other energy trying to like, be like, can I get a turn to talk? And I'm like, no, not here, not today. Scorpio has the floor, thank you. Page of Swords in reverse. It feels like you're gonna do something or say something to drop the hammer, but you're not going to explain why. Getaway car, emergency exit, I'm hearing. Like you're gonna dip out and not say anything. Leave them wondering why, leave them guessing. Leave them like they left me, wondering. Ten of Swords. The final nail. They will know it is the final nail. Then they will know what it feels like. Easy with that, Scorpio. We want to be careful not to seek too much of our own justice. Yes? Yes, because that could blow back into some negative karma for us, and that's no good, right? We don't want that. We're a pro, not an anti karma fam here. All right, let's pull. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot. I'm sorry, I don't think I mentioned that before. And now we're going to go into some oracle cards for you. We're going to go into the Queen of the Moon Oracle to get some focusing energies, right? Because now that we know what we're dealing with a little bit, what do we need to focus on in this situation? Sometimes it's different than what we want to be focusing on. But let's see what Spirit has for us. Whew. Harsh reality. Oh, you guys are like making me woozy. All right. Thank you, Spirit. I need some focusing energies for Scorpio, please. Overwhelming. It's like a feeling of grief. Okay. First out, gratitude. Nothing ever happens to us, things always happen for us. Divine detours, yes. Sometimes we don't realize what people, situations, circumstances, experiences are going to be the ones that grow us the most, right? And it's about having gratitude for what your experiences have taught you, the wisdom that you've gained from it, not just in your interactions with other people or in situations, but also in how you deal with yourself, how you react, how you respond, how you grow, how you stunt your own growth. These are things that we cannot necessarily see and then learn from until we're put up against these situations that test us in every way. That's, it's a test of your will, of your self-confidence, of your self-worth, of your connection to spirit, your patience, all of these things. It's so multi-layered, these tests. And you get a grade on every one of them, and you have to see where you fall and then keep studying and keep working on it. But you can't do that unless you go through these lessons. Yes, you take tests and then you pass them, or then you fail them and then you take them again, and this is how we grow. It's trial and error. There's nothing lost. There's never anything wasted. Gratitude for your experiences. And in that, you will, 28, find peace. 2 and 8, break it down to a 10. It's completion. To be whole with oneself, no matter what's going on in the big universe around you. To be still and to be at peace, at home with yourself. To have gratitude for your experiences, the ability to learn and absorb wisdom, and then take that and put it back into practice and new tests to show and prove to yourself how much you've learned, right? How much you've grown. It's like a little kid going up to the wall where his parents have his height measured, and you go away and you go play and you enjoy summer break, and then you come back a couple months later and you go back up against the wall and you go, wow, I did do it. I did grow. You will grow through this. You have to grow through what you go through. But it doesn't mean that there aren't growing pains. Yes? But they are to help transform you into what you're meant to be. Yeah? It's not just stretch marks. Sometimes it's soul marks. It's heart marks. Pleasure. Pleasure in the release. What makes you happy? Doesn't feel like you've been thinking too much about it. And then now it seems like you're so busy just trying to get out of Dodge. Blare your horn on the way out, maybe. Are you thinking about what brings you pleasure? What brings you fulfillment? How can you release? Where can you find joy? In yourself? Now's maybe a good time to think about it. Because I think you already know where you want to go next. Feels like you already have the map to your next destination, honestly. Because like I said, you saw this coming. And I know you're not stupid. So, where are you headed, Scorpio? You can tell me. Source, thank you. for this reading for my little scorpion babies. If there's any advice, now that we know what's going on, we know what to focus on, maybe any advice for my little scorpions. One more. Release to receive. 2033, as I said that, release to receive. Release to receive what you want, the pleasure that you want. You will have more gratitude after the fact. When you realize how much peace you have, you will have more gratitude after the fact. When you realize how much peace you will have. I did not. All right. This high priestess is like perched up on this. Do you see it right here? It's like she's staring at me. Got one. Got any more? Holy good Jesus. All right, let's look at those. My Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Just as I suspected. Grasshopper spirit, my loves. Take a leap of faith. Spirit's got your back. Take a leap of faith. You already know. You already know where you're going. That's why it's not this expression of like grief and upset. It's like that sick pit in my stomach feeling, that woozy feeling. It's almost like that, like, why did I do this to myself for so long? That's how it feels. Take a leap of faith. Dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. The love you have for yourself. And the love that you know that you have coming to you. 1 and 9, that's 10. That's also a card of completion. Wholeness. Oneness. You have to take a leap to know that this cycle change will bring you back whole again. Net zero. What are you? On that spirit. Be at home. Come and sit back with yourself. I'm getting you need to recharge your batteries a little bit before you go back out to sea, not to war. That's what I'm hearing. Go back out to sea, not to war. Are you going towards your friends? You're going towards a friend. There's this protective bubble around this wombat. You're going towards something that makes you feel protected. It's like a friendship, loyal energy. Warm and fuzzy. Warm and fuzzy. Maybe something or someone with status. Sorry, I'm just pulling that in. All right. Is there anything else? Yes, there is. Almost forgot. All right. Sorry, yeah. That's for someone. We're going to pull one more card. We're going to pull one more oracle card. This is from the, that was the Animal Spirit Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, that deck. This is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Krans. This is, we're just going to pull probably just like one card. Sometimes I throw out more. It's just your little send off from Spirit. Anything else, it's just like a little, oh, just in case, just before you go, one more thing. Could be anything. Could be a piece of advice, something that you're exhibiting, an energy that you should be trying to let consume you, guide you, anything. It could be anything. Something to focus on. I don't know. I don't tell Spirit what to give me. Spirit tells me what they're going to give me. And I take it and I do my job. All right. Come here. Here, kitty, kitty. All right, Scorpios. You're one more thing, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for all those messages. Is there anything else? One last something you want to throw at Scorpios? Oh, apparently a couple things. Oh my God, they never do that. All right. Okay. First out, you have the elk. This is a strong energy. This is a very head of the household, think like patriarch, matriarch kind of energy. This is a leader with good heart and good intention. Those antlers represent your growth, your experience, every road you've gone down. And you can choose to put your head down and spear something like a boar. Or you can just walk forward with all of your majesty, all of your wonder, all of your strength, knowing that it's there, that you have it if you need it, but confident enough to know that all you have to do is walk forward, that is enough. Grab it, Spirit. Don't get lost in the details. Don't be too alert, too paranoid. This is a very paranoid energy. Don't do that. Don't succumb into that. You're better than that. Don't look around at all of the little details so much that you feel trapped in them and then unable to move, paralyzed, right? No. We're not going to do that. We're not going to be this kind of rabbit. We're going to be this kind of rabbit. We're going to be happy, and we're going to hop along our path. Hummingbird. Because we know where to get our nourishment. Hummingbird always knows where to go for its nectar, its source. Your source. Our source. The source. And not just that, but also friends. Family. Being whole with and at home with yourself. And source. The universe. And with the hummingbird, it's very it's a very fast moving, kind of frenzied energy. It feels like this is all going to be, it took a while for the tower to fall, but once it's down, it's not going to take long for the dust to settle. It's like a mad dash, grab everything you can and then off we go. Deer. This is again very much of don't be so hyper alert. Don't get so focused in on the details, the devil's in the details, that you, like I said, you get paralyzed. You know, it's like a deer in the woods it's also a call to be very graceful, to be as graceful as possible through this, that you can. But as a deer gracefully walks through the woods and they hear a noise and they're very alert and they're very focused on it. The point of that is for survival. So that way if a hunter comes up and goes to shoot an arrow, right? The deer is just alert enough to see it coming. Where's your High Priestess card floating around in here? High Priestess card. Right on my right hand. So you see it coming. So that way you can move accordingly in a way that keeps you alive. Live to fight another fight, see another day. Not so that way you become so alert and paralyzed that you can't move. And then you get struck. Buy another sword. Another arrow. Got so much. You got so much going on this table. Is there another one? I feel like there's... No, the deer was the last one. Move through this gracefully, my loves. But the point is to move. Don't become so alert that you can't. Feed yourself where you know you're properly fed. But I'm not worried about you. You know what you're doing. Thank you very much, Scorpio. I hope the end of March goes very well for you. If you need anything, I'm here. If you want to chat, you could do so down below. And thank you very much. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.